So Splatoon is a game that everybody's been talking about lately, and I've also been playing it since the day it came out, which is why I haven't really made a video on it yet, because I've been playing it. Which, if you follow me on Vine, you know I've been having a lot of fun with it. And by the way, I have a Vine now, so if you want to follow me, go to the link in the description and follow. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is the first new IP from Nintendo since Pikmin, but actually there's been a lot more in between this and Pikmin. For example, one of my favorite franchises to come out of Nintendo was on the Wii, and that came out in 2008, and 2010 for this one. So Nintendo has been trying to make new IPs like this, but none of them have been really that popular with the masses until this one. And I'm really glad that this is catching on, because it is incredibly fun. So let me talk a bit about the game itself. Now, this is a mostly multiplayer game. It's sort of a team-based shooter, which is a first for Nintendo. And at the moment, there's really only two types of modes, which is a turf war, which you basically have to cover everything on the map with your color, and then splat zones, which are in the ranked battles right now, where you try to take control of a specific area, so it's sort of like a King of the Hill type of thing. And you can go in online matches with random people, or join your friends that are already in a match. Now, the biggest complaint that people have about this game so far is that there's no voice chat, which I can completely understand, but I think there's a much bigger problem, and that's the fact that you can't create a lobby. So if you want to just play with your friends, you can't really do that. You can just join them, and hopefully all of your other friends, you have like at least 7 other friends, and you can just have that one lobby to yourself. So your options are kind of limited when playing online. However, that hasn't really made the game any less addicting. I don't think I've played a game this much within a short period of time since the first Rock Band. Or at least since Smash Brothers, because I forgot that that came out recently too. Maybe not Rock Band, that's like, what, 7, 8 years ago now? Splatoon has that just one more game mentality to it. I keep wanting to play so I can increase my level and get more coins so I can buy new gear. I'm at level 19 right now, and I believe the level cap is at level 20 at the moment. There's also only 5 stages to begin with, though they have 6 stages now because they just added one. And I believe there's going to be more down the line with some more free updates. But another thing about the stages is that there's only 2 in rotation at a time. There's 2 different ones for regular battles and 2 different ones for ranked battles. So you can't really choose which stage you play in. But again, it doesn't really hinder how addicting the game is, which is very strange. Because for an online multiplayer game, it does sound very limiting. But at the same time, why do I want to keep playing? There's also the Miiverse aspect to this game, because in the hub area, there are other Inklings around that are other players. They're not actually there and you can't really interact with them, but you can just look at their statuses on their Miiverse posts. And lately, it's been really hilarious, because people have been drawing all these different SpongeBob quotes, and I love it. But even though this is a multiplayer-focused game, there is a single-player campaign. And it's pretty short. It consists of 27 levels and 5 bosses. And each area does have a couple of levels that sort of repeat itself, but the majority of the levels are very inventive and fun. They remind me of Super Mario Galaxy smushed together with Super Mario Sunshine, which to me, that's really awesome. And by playing single-player mode, you can unlock some more weapons and gear. And even though it is short, you can also do some challenges with the amiibo, if you can find them, that is. Luckily, I was able to find them. And I'm kind of still debating whether I want to take them out of the box or not, because that looks really pretty. You know what? I want to play Splatoon more, so I think I'm actually going to take them out of the box this time. Now to see if I can take them out of the box without ruining the box. I think I did it, sorta. See, I can open it. Now to get them out, if I can... Oh, there we go. Okay. And there they are. These look really incredible. Like, these are probably the best ones they've made so far. It's focusing on my face and not the amiibo. Here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, look at that. That is really awesome. And here's the girl. And there's the squid. Man, the squid looks really cool. So as I was saying, with these 3 amiibo, you can actually unlock these different challenges that are like from the single player mode and get some better gear and get a lot of cash. Which, like I said, I want to play a lot more of Splatoon, so I decided to open the amiibo so I can actually use them. So the game itself does have flaws, but it's still incredibly fun. And it just oozes personality. And the Miiverse just sort of helps that because all of the Miiverse posts that are drawn, they actually show up as graffiti in the world. And I think that's an awesome integration of the Miiverse. But like I said, there are flaws, so there's room for improvement in a sequel. So maybe down the line, in a couple of years maybe, we'll hear about a Splatoon 2. But for the moment, I would highly recommend it, especially if you just love the style of it, because it's really, really great. Plus, the soundtrack is really good. There's not a lot of songs, which is kind of disappointing because they're all really, really great. And there's a couple of the songs by the Squid Sisters who actually greet you every time you log on the game. Or is every song on the game by them? I don't know. Anyway, if you have Splatoon and you've played it, tell me what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I'd like to give thanks to all of my patrons this month. Your pledge really means a lot, so thank you. And if you'd like to become a patron, click the annotation. And if you want to see more video game stuff, click on the playlist. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.